Hey everyone, I'm Tanya J. Peterson with the Anxiety Schmanxiety blog on HealthyPlace.com. As you probably know, anxiety, fear, phobias completely disrupt life. These things interfere in our ability to live fully, moment by moment, and in the big picture of what we want to be like in our lives and what we want to do in our lives. And one of the ways that these things, anxiety, fear, phobias, interfere in our life is by leading to a behavior, which is something that we're doing. It's not who we are. They lead to a behavior called avoidance. And it makes sense. When we are afraid of something to the level of a phobia or even just mild discomfort, we don't want to just jump in and do that thing. It makes sense to want to avoid. In fact, it's a natural tendency and way our bodies are keeping us safe. But what happens in anxiety and fear and phobias is this avoidance starts to take over. We avoid something because of that fear, because of that anxiety, and it's legitimately uncomfortable. So it creates this stress response. And so we naturally don't want to put ourselves in that situation, so we avoid it. But that teaches the brain that, oh my gosh, yeah, there was really something. Whew, dodged a bullet there. There was really, really something to fear and to avoid. And so it reinforces that behavior in the future. And that's where the life-limiting stuff comes in. But fortunately, we don't have to live in avoidance forever, even with something as severe as phobias. Now, there isn't a quick fix, and so I've got a tip for you, but do know that this tip isn't just an instant cure-all. It's part of the process, and when you're talking something as severe as a phobia, a lot of times it takes professional help, like with a therapist, to overcome, but it can be done. But one tip to get you going or keep you going on this journey of embracing your life and stopping avoiding what is making you fearful and anxious and having this phobia is to consciously, on purpose, shift that thinking. When you catch yourself in the act, in the behavior, again, that's not who you are, but you catch yourself in the behavior of avoiding, notice it and acknowledge it. Because you're becoming aware of it. What happens with avoidance is sometimes it becomes automatic and we just do it and we're not even really conscious that we're doing it. We're just protecting ourselves. So catch yourself doing it, notice it, and name and acknowledge and let yourself, give yourself permission to feel that fear, to feel that anxiety, and it's unpleasant. But doing that kind of teaches you that, okay, I can feel this way, but things are still okay. So you're naming that and you're allowing it. And then shift, instead of focusing on these are the reasons I need to avoid this situation, think of your values. Identify one good reason to do whatever it is or to go wherever that is that you are avoiding. Just one reason. And then work on a small step to move you over that hurdle of avoidance to get you there. And that action step might not happen right away, especially when something is severe. But that pause, recognizing, acknowledging it, naming it and acknowledging, allowing yourself to feel that way, and then shifting and thinking about what you want. Not what you want to avoid, but what you want to embrace, how you want to live fully. And then keep coming back to that over and over. And with that in mind, develop small steps to get there. Overcoming avoidance is a process that takes patience and time because anxiety and fear and phobias are strong and they're there to keep us safe, but they're also very limiting. So be patient with yourself. Give yourself permission to envision all the things that you want and then slowly, gradually move toward them. You can have a full life despite anxiety, fear, and phobias. Give it a try. share in the comments below how your process is going. And thanks for tuning in. I will see you next time.